Hello, everybody. You're welcome to the lifestyle show here on New World TV, where we bring you bass-buzz discussions and entertainment news, gossips, celebrity gossips, and co and co. Now, before I introduce myself, I want to gist you. I want to begin with a question. Who is really an influencer? It's not all of you that will come online and you have 1K followers, you be saying you're an influencer. Oh. Now let's talk. Who is an influencer? Now, an influencer is one who has a reasonable amount of followers. When I say reasonable, it means from 1 million above. Even 1 million itself is too small, but 1 million above counting. Now, you are able to influence your followers both physically and online. That's social. You're able to influence them physically and online towards a particular cause. It could be, influencing them to begin protest, influencing them to purchase a particular product, to follow a particular marketer or a distributor, whatever it is you want to call it. Now, that is truly who an influencer is. Not be person will go organize something online. You will not tell the followers to come physically. They will not come. You are not an influencer. All of you that be parading yourself, I'm an influencer. When they not check, you not see that you cannot do anything. Do you get? So today, we'll be looking at content creation wahala. Who is really an influencer? Once again, I still remain your girl, EJ. Now, if you haven't followed the lifestyle playlist, if you haven't followed the lifestyle show on New World TV, please follow us on New World TV YouTube. Like, subscribe, and keep sharing. Special shout out to all our amazing followers. We love you guys so much. We made the studio are two lovely people. One very face you people see once in a while, but she's very beautiful. I have May in the building. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
It's so good to have you here. I'm
Same,
fine.
always,
I'm good.
Always glad to be here.
We've missed you.
I know, I missed you guys too. It's been a while.
Yes. Do you mind introducing yourself, please?
Of course. My name is Martha, and I'm chief of staff in an organization that deals with climate change.
Thank you very much for coming. Okay.
Always
she's
a pleasure.
Very busy person. She forgot to add. She's how do you say it now?
What?
The voiceover for
Yes,
Togo
now
Prong.
it's yes.
Do you get? Oh, it's yes now.
Yes.
See, she's just flying anyhow. I'm advertising her. She's a big fish.
I'm honored.
It's good to have you here, ma.
Same.
And then we have Coach Eric. Hello, sir.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Is that
thank
deep
you.
breath
What about
for me?
you?
I'm fine. I'm okay. It's good to have you here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me here.
You're welcome. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Well, I am Eric Aja.
Okay.
So I am an English coach, and I'm also the founder of Perfect Language Center.
Oh, that's beautiful. Coach Eric, this is the first time he's coming. It's
Yeah,
good
this
to
is my
have you
first
here.
time, and
Yes,
I'm
this is
really-
very...
And I'm really honored to be here.
It's good to have you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Now, like I've introduced the topic, I don't want us to waste time for us to begin defining anything. I've explained who an influencer is, so let's not get it twisted. Now, May, I have a question for you. Okay, is posting regularly on social media enough to call yourself an influencer?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You can post regularly, but that does not make you an influencer because influence goes beyond impact.
Okay.
To be an influencer, you're going to have to create impact around you or in your community. So, it really depends, but no, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
No.
What do you have to say about this, please, Coach?
Well, posting regularly is one of the things that we can say that influencers do, but that it doesn't define what is it exactly to be an influencer. Because there are a whole lot of things that goes beyond just simply posting. There are a lot of people who often post online but are not necessarily considered as influencers. So it goes beyond it. When you take the real definition, which is given now, it goes beyond that. It talks about values and how you inspire people. There's a whole lot of things. So if we consider the real definition of what is it to be an influencer, we can't just summarize it to posting constantly online.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what's the difference between a content creator and an influencer?
Well, thank you. I can say a content creator just focus on creating, and it can be like any type of things. It can be just you can be creating without necessarily adding value to people's life or necessarily pulling people to certain or towards a certain direction. But when you take the case of an influencer, it really goes beyond simply creating content. And so I can just say that content creation can be part of that as well. But an influencer inspires. An influencer, as I said it earlier on, pull people to a certain direction, inspires people to take some actions, even have a certain influence on their mindset, how they think, and the action that they take on constant, like on their daily lives, if I can say.
All right, May, please, what you have to say about
No,
this?
I can add that it really depends on the outcome and the intention that is put behind. Because a content creator can create just to be creative and fun, but an influencer, like I said before, creates impact. So it really, really depends. I think you've covered most of the things regarding that question, so that's what I can add on that.
Okay. Now, do you need when I began talking, I said stuff about thousands of followers, and then I said 1K or 2K does not make you. If you have 1K follower, don't come and be parading yourself up and down, be shouting influencer, all these crazy people online. Now, so do you need like thousands of followers, or can you influence with a small audience? Yeah.
I think you can, because I've seen it myself. So that's why they're called micro-influencers.
Okay.
So yeah, it really depends also on the brand. Brands can go towards influencers that match their value and what they want to, the message they want to put out there. And some brands prefer like many followers, like millions. So it really depends. So we can't say someone is not an influencer because he doesn't or she doesn't have like millions of followers.
What if the followers, you said micro followers, imagine you have micro followers and then they are not loyal.
Oh, that's even worse, because that's the thing. But the thing is that I realize on social media is that a lot of micro influencers have a deeper connection with their followers because they're not too much, so they can interact with them faster and quicker. And if a brand sees that, okay, this person has a better connection with their followers, they go towards them. So it really depends on the value of the brand.
Do you believe me when I say people buy followers? You know, right?
Sure, yeah, people do buy followers. Yeah.
They buy, like, I've been on TikTok, someone is telling me, yo, Charlie, you can buy 1K. They are selling it for 5K. Oh.
Really?
I'm not joking.
5K for 1,000?
Not 1,000, I think 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5K for 1,000. Yeah, or even or even more.
It really
is. Yes, they sell for you. Now, here's the thing. I'm more concerned about you saying micro followers or even 1K and the fact that people can actually influence with small audience.
Yeah.
I'm channeling this question to you because I don't think there's any reason. But let me try to continue. See, people sell now. All of these micro followers, they are followers that are not loyal. Right? So they sell for you, you have them plenty. But when it's time for you to have like an event or something,
they won't be there,
So what do you say? So would you still agree with what May said with regards to the fact that with a small audience that might not be loyal, you can still influence?
No, I never said that.
No, I'm changing what I just said.
Okay.
I'm changing what she said.
Okay.
Can you give
Okay, do you agree with me? May said with a small audience you can influence, right? Now, I'm saying, I'm using my own words to say that what if you have a small audience and it turns out that this small audience, you actually bought them. They are not loyal. Can you still influence with such small audience?
All right. That's... well, it depends. I understand. I get your point, but it depends. It depends on what you are, what you're offering to those small, that small audience that you have now. Because you can't just like buy those followers just today and then say that okay, I'm organizing this because
it won't work.
Because you need to develop a certain like relation between you and your audience.
That's what I was saying.
That is it. There was at a certain point in my life because I also create content as well.
Okay.
But there are some times where I just have like some few followers, not too, just small number, but still, I would just sell things like that and they will buy it, not because of the number, because of the relation that I had with them.
Have with the person.
That is it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Now, are brands actually working with people because of their impact or just because of their number?
Well, as for that one, I would say it depends on the brands as well. And here in Africa, what we often notice that most brands they often go for followers, the number.
Right.
But when you go to maybe, for instance, Europe, American, places like that, most of them they're more like they're more meticulous when it has to do with what type of or what type of influencer they can work
Impact.
it. Yeah, they really, and we can take the case of or some brands. For instance, when you take the football, like in the football industry, you know that there are brands abroad that often sign contract with footballers, and once you're involved with something, for instance, like a rape or something like that, something that does not align with their value,
Yeah.
automatically the
down.
contract
Exactly.
is over.
Exactly.
So you see, there are some brands that really go for values, while there are others that just go for followers.
Okay. Thank you very much. Do you have anything to add?
No,
to
he
this?
said everything.
Okay. So can someone be an influencer without showing their personal life online?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
There's thousands of them. You can influence through your thoughts, through your voice, through your work, your style, without showing what you ate for breakfast,
Okay.
without showing your home, without showing anything around you. So I think you can absolutely.
So it does not. So for all these people that are parading themselves online with pictures and videos of them doing
Their
things,
life, yeah.
it's not really necessary. So you can actually sell.
There's
without-
categories. It depends. If you want to be an influencer through your work, that's one thing.
Okay.
Now that we have influencers, lifestyle influencers, and they usually show their lifestyle, everything they do on the daily basis. So that's another category. I can't say they can't because that's what is even more popular now. It's easier because you're not showing anything impactful like your thoughts or your work or your style. You're just showing what you're doing on a daily basis. And showing off exactly if you like have many cars or stuff like that, and then you flaunt that on social media and show your house and stuff like that. Yeah.
You wanna-
Yeah, me personally, I'm not to judge that, that way of,
It's too extravagant.
yeah, not to judge that because that's not what I'm trying to do. But I'm like,
I
what is
like
the-
how he went.
Yeah, I'm like, what,
It's true. It's true.
Yes, really. I'm like, what's the purpose exactly?
I know.
What is the purpose exactly?
Selling
There are
dreams.
people selling dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can understand when, let's say you have a business, there's something that you're really promoting, and you have a business, and maybe you want to add that lifestyle to it so that you can sell more. That's what, like as she said right now, that's selling dreams. That we can understand that, but there are people just because of approval,
Yeah.
and that's because of this approval addiction. They're
Yeah.
constantly
Showing off.
showing. And me personally,
You don't like it.
nah, not
You know,
really.
this showing this thing they do online has caused so many chaotic experience amongst us youth. You're struggling to belong. Ma shock you. You see all these people posting this thing. If you see them real life, they don't have anything.
Yeah,
They'll
there's
go
a
and
lot
borrow,
of them.
They'll
Yeah.
borrow pants, borrow boxers,
Yeah.
borrow
Sure.
shoe, borrow everything.
Just to
stand,
show, yeah.
Just to show off. And at the end of the day, you discover that truly these people are nothing.
They're not
Yeah.
what they're
But then
showing.
we are
Yeah.
trying our best to be like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But that's the influence. They influence you to be like them.
It's so terrible. It's really,
That's so
really
terrible.
That's the negative part of
Yeah.
influencing because it's not genuine. It's not real. It's fake.
I feel like there should be a disclaimer though. You
So,
know?
well, that's the thing. If you show a disclaimer, they won't believe you.
It's not authentic.
Right, exactly.
I see. Okay, now is the influencer title now being overly used, or is it just evolving with time? Me, yes, please answer me.
I think so. It's being overused, but I can say it's also evolving.
Oh,
I can say both. It's
why
evolving.
do you say it's evolving?
Because we cannot just define it, like I said earlier. Before, when you call somebody an influencer, is because this person is either a public speaker or a manager or something like that. They're teaching you something.
Yes.
Now we have lifestyle influencer. They're influencing people to do anything. So it's evolving. So the definition keeps evolving over time. So I can't say that it's not evolving, but at the same time, it's being overused for things that are not Catholic. Yeah.
I think I'm really, I really agree with what you said as well. But I'll go more for like the fact that it's
Overused. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean because everybody want to be called an influencer,
Influencer.
and people are like more after the name than the real work
Yeah.
itself. So yeah, that's what I can say.
Yeah, I
should
think
be
that's
a-
because they don't know what it takes
It's
to
really-
be. They don't understand.
It's like it's trending, and
Yeah.
it just sounds good. So everybody's like, I'm an influencer. I'm an influencer. here and there.
I want to ask you a very crazy question. Is there a social media police? I know. Maybe let me ask the question directly.
All right.
I think there are people or there are law enforcement agencies that are supposed to, like, sieve or filter whatever it is that is being aired online. I think it's from the social media itself, right?
The platform itself.
the
They have
platform
restrictions
itself.
and
Exactly, because like you said, it's been overly used, and I said something earlier. People have killed themselves, right, as a result of this wannabe lifestyle. And then as time proceeds, you discover that what you're even killing yourself for, it's not necessary.
It's not necessary, yeah.
Exactly. So a lot has been coming, and when you check it, these people that call themselves influencers and co, they really do not know what they are influencing.
Sure.
Some of them, the products they are influencing are not tested.
even them, they don't even test the
They
product.
don't exactly.
don't.
They do not use the product.
don't,
We've
yeah.
had cases of someone who was busy promoting skincare product, and a very popular activist in Nigeria followed suit with it after said product, cost a very should I say catastrophic skin damage to the clients that used it, because she came online and started talking about it, and then said activists came online and started talking about the people that were busy advertising this product under the disguise of influence or influencers, or we are trying to promote a particular product. Do you get? That's why I'm asking if there are agencies aside the platform itself that are actually looking through all of this. To
Well, we
see-
have cybersecurity, but they can't go to a point where the person is not a danger to the society. That's where they stop. So at some point, we have people like activists on social media that actually go ahead and tell people like, no, don't do this, because they are the police, if I can say. So they're the one that are like keeping the
So we have to be the ones.
the one. Yes, we have a lot more.
I think, even in a country, we have like laws that are, we have
Guiding.
laws against certain
Certain-
things.
yeah.
It just doesn't, concern. I mean, almost all those things that are happening on social media, but just certain things. For instance, when, there were some laws against like you just being, constantly showing things like, let's say, naked things, stuff,
Yeah.
for instance, online. And it happened where some even got arrested.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've
Really?
heard
In
about,
Togo?
in Togo here.
Well, that's good.
Well, that's against the law, literally. So
I don't just want to call. I don't want to mention. I don't want to mention any name here, but
Okay. Before we proceed, I want us to, watch a video. Yeah. After the video, then we continue with question 7. So we'll be right back.
All right.
Local social media influencer has been ordered to pay thousands of dollars to her customers that she's accused of misleading. In 2021, Dana Chanel, whose real name is Casey Oliveira, was sued by the Pennsylvania Attorney General for allegedly taking money from customers without delivering services. She operated a credit help company and a mobile app development service. Well, she now has to pay more than $87,000 to dozens of clients. The restitution payments are part of a settlement agreement with the AG's office.
Okay. We are back. Now, this video leads me to question 7. We all saw what the video is about.
Yeah.
Now, knowing there is a good and bad influence, do you think clout chasing and influencing are now being confused too often, Mr. Eric?
Yes, I think they're not really being confused because there are many people, and all they just doing, all they just want is just attention. Not really the real like value, not really creating the real value. All they are just doing is just attention, and so yeah.
May, please, do you have anything to say about
yeah, I
this?
mean, people are confusing being viral.
You could link it
to-
to the video, please.
Oh, to this particular video?
Yes,
Well,
please.
Dana's case is actually, well, I can't say it's not the same because she was caught doing fraud.
Yes.
And she was an influencer, flaunting her lifestyle with
Yeah.
her husband, telling people that she can fix their credit. And at some point, people discovered that it was a fraud and that she's just stealing money from people. And then that it went viral.
Yeah.
So it's not that she was clout chasing particularly, but yeah, what I can say is that some
lied.
influence, she lied, and then that's a bad influence because if you trust an influencer for something very big as fixing your credits in the US, that's, I mean, that's That's on you. I'm not judging, but
That's what we see too. And
I think ignorance has a lot.
yes, it does.
Not just talking about this one to this
Yeah.
particular video, but there are other examples that can relate to it as well.
Yep.
When you take, for instance, we have our artists that we have, and let's say the person is promoting techno, a certain phone now.
Yeah.
But later on, when you check the real phone the person is using, maybe it's an iPhone. And it happens. It really, it happens. But the person is never gonna use that phone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But just because of the influence the person has on you and how you really like that person,
Yeah.
just because the person says, "Oh, okay, this is the good one," then you're
You
just
want
gonna
to use
follow.
it.
Yeah,
You want to use it.
yeah.
It's when I said something about ignorance. Ignorance has a lot to do with you understanding that okay, you're just someone with 1K followers, and then you understanding that you're impacting people, and you have accumulated over the years all the criteria to actually tag yourself an influencer. It takes a lot for you to actually be someone. Like May said, it is very, very important that you have all the background, like everything all together. It is a due process. It takes time. You don't just come up one day, buy followers, and then tag yourself to be one. We're actually wrapping up. So I'm going to ask you guys the last question, and then we call it a day for today. Okay?
All right.
Now, do real influencers even call themselves that? Or do their actions speak louder?
Of course, their action
Right.
speaks louder. Of
Shebi,
course. You will see it in the way the followers interact about what they're posting.
Right.
So basically, when somebody's an influencer through their followers, through the comment section.
I see. Do you have anything to say to
Well,
this?
I would say first of all, not just regarding influencing people, but even in life in general, people who achieve like great things, they don't really talk about it. Their
Right.
results speak for
Yeah,
themselves.
They're more quiet. They don't
you
even
are,
call
because-
themselves
yeah,
influencers.
When you are a real influencer, you are really focused. That's what I do. Me, I'm like, I keep showing up every day,
Yeah.
and I'm focused on the value I'm delivering
Yeah.
to let's say, my case personally is like I'm on TikTok and I create like English videos and all of that. I'm just focused on what I'm building, or the value you add into people, and then just you start reading comment like, hey, because of you I've been able to achieve this
Yeah.
and that and that and that, and that is what I really
That's
call
impact.
so
Yeah.
you no longer
Yeah.
so you just there. And even for your classes, people like, hey, I've heard about you, I don't know you, I've heard about you, but yeah, I'm willing to work with you because these are recommended you to me. So you see, the more you focus on the value, the more
You become.
Yeah.
Make final conclusion, please.
I mean, he said everything. And he even added his own case, and that's how it should be. And I think people need to be more self-aware about what they consume on social media and not fall into the case like Dana and be influenced in a bad way. It's dangerous for yourself and especially for the youth that are really consuming everything on social media. So self-awareness should be actually a big topic on that.
Okay. Now, to wrap it up completely, empty barrels make the loudest noise. Like Mr. Eric said, if you're coded, it means say you get plenty. Two of them now, they have money. Do you get? They have money. Coded people, you will not know. Do you get? Calm, you're doing your thing, slow. People will not know. But on socials, your followers are saying something meaningful. It's not these people that will come and be posting nonsense because you have 1K or 2K followers. And you now be talking, people will now be confused. And I want to be like you. Come on. Okay, basically, this topic is about the fact that we, the youth, should sensitize our brain, our mind on what we conceive or what we take into ourselves. You can do better if you're educated. Now, if you're not educated, give it to somebody that knows to translate. Do you understand? It's not an insult. But it's better for you to understand what you're getting into before you get into it. We've come to the end of today's show, guys. Okay? Now, until we come your way next week, thank you so much, May, for coming. Okay?
Thank you for inviting
It's
me.
really an honor having you.
Always.
Thank you
On my
very
side
much.
too.
And then, Mr. Eric, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so much, Miss CJ, as well.
Yes, sir.
It's an honor being here too.
Thank you so much. Until we come your way next week, stay blessed, stay safe. Plenty love from me to you. Mwah. Bye-bye.